Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FANB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Good evening and Roll Tribe, ICC fans, as we've got ICC women's basketball on the air tonight here on the ICC Sports Network. I'm Adam Gore, joined by Mr. Jim Ingram here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. Find out how you can become a member of the Alumni Association by visiting iccms.edu/alumni. Well, Jim, the Lady Indians coming to town, riding a unfortunate 4-game losing streak, looking to snap tonight against East Central, who is struggling on their own this season.
They are, Adam. And, you know, it's early in the year. And I know Coach Porter is disappointed, probably frustrated with us starting out 0-4. Lost a lot of good ladies last year. Getting the team going tonight. Hopefully we'll find a way to win tonight and get a streak going on the winning side. I know they'll be well prepared. Looking forward to tonight's game.
Lady Indians coming with a record of 8-5 overall, 0-4 in conference play. East Central comes in with a record of 4-8, 1-2 in conference play after picking up a win on Hines in their last trip out. We're going to take a quick timeout, hear a few words from our sponsors, and come back with tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups here from Fulton right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're just about 4 minutes away from the start of tonight's contest, that First American National Bank opening tip. But before we get to that, let's hear tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineup. And let's start with East Central.
East Central Lady Warriors, of course, coming in 4-8, 1-2 in the conference. Starting tonight is Lexus Keys, a 5'5" freshman point guard from Flowood, Mississippi, Northwest Rankin High School. Number 12, J.C. Cooper, 5'9" sophomore from Pelahatchie. Number 15, Faith Guy, a 5'9" sophomore from Enterprise. Number 21, Mady Buckley, a 5'10" freshman from Union, Mississippi. And number 22, Kadra Denson, a forward center, a 6-foot sophomore from Choctaw Central High School.
And that was your starting lineup there for East Central. And now for ICC, coached by Robin Porter. And she's got that same winning combination that we like to say ICC and Coke have. The winning combination put together there tonight for this starting lineup.
Thank you, Adam. Of course, starting tonight at point guard, number 4, Allie Beckley, a 5'3" freshman from Pontotoc, Mississippi. Number 15, Shayla Golden, a 5'10" sophomore from Fort Scott Community College. Originally played high school ball at Jacksonville, Arkansas. Number 20, Kamaya Dixon, 5'10" sophomore from Oxford Lafayette High School. Number 21, Michaela Reeves, 6-foot freshman, Columbus, Mississippi, Columbus High School. And number 23, Shemai Carruthers, 5'10" sophomore from Tupelo High School.
And that is your Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineup tonight for your Lady Indians. We do have a local upward basketball team here tonight that formed a tunnel for the Lady Indians run onto the floor. I imagine they'll probably participate in tonight's starting lineups. Let's take a look at tonight's Bank Okolona keys to victory. Jim, what are the Indians going to have to do to be victorious tonight?
I know Robin Porter has been working hard. I believe it all starts, Adam, we say this about every week, but we're going to get our offense going, but it starts on defense, rebounding, and do not give up second chance points. I think we'll be able to hopefully control the boards tonight and get a big victory, which we definitely need.
And another thing will be my Bank Okolona keys to victory. We need to play a complete ball game. One of those where we don't get down when we fall behind. Find a way, if we do happen to fall behind, to dig our way out of that and fight back and see if they can find a way to win the ball game tonight. As this is a big ball game, as we talked about, with the Massey Index now in play for the region tournament, you got to win to be able to get in. And for ICC and East Central, a win tonight's going to go a long way towards keeping those playoffs hopes alive.
No doubt about it, Adam. And, we've talked and watched our men start out 4-0. It seems like every night we have a different player stepping up, a lot of depth. We need to develop that tonight, have different ladies step up and help us out tonight.
We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have tonight's starting lineups and that First American National Bank opening tip. We got a little luck in the house. It's Coach Nancy Gray coming by and seeing us here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. We'll be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere.
At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel the high-tech touch.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
And welcome back as we put the brakes on the Davis Ford pregame show. Both teams being introduced to the floor right now. Adam Gore, Mr. Jim Inger. We've got Raphael Henry running the camera up top for us. Lee Adams taking photos of tonight's contest. He'll also be updating Twitter, so if you have to step away from the broadcast, you can keep up there by following Let's Go ICC on Twitter. Also got a big matchup tonight, Jim, in men's basketball down at East Central. ICC 14-1 on the year. That one loss belongs to East Central, so that's going to be a big-time matchup there in East.
No doubt about it, and this one counts for the division tonight. So it's a big game. We're playing well. We're 4-0. Got to be ready. Don't ever be overconfident. Be ready and try to find a big win on the road.
Well, let's go to the floor for tonight's starting lineup.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. A wild, loud arena here tonight in the Davis Event Center. As always, one of the greatest atmospheres you're going to find in all of JUCO basketball.
No doubt about it, Adam. What a tremendous facility. Great atmosphere. We got the band here. We got the cheerleaders here. We got the dance squad here. And we got the Lady Indians here that need a victory.
And we do want to say congratulations to our ICC cheer squad. For the first time in over a decade, they participated in the National Cheer Championships down in Orlando, and they were able to qualify for the finals and finish sixth. And that's a sixth place out of 13 teams, but not all those schools were JUCO schools. Some of them were four-year institutions and beyond. So congratulations there to the ICC cheerleaders for a sixth-place finish.
No doubt about it. Had a great trip.
The First American National Bank opening tip is controlled by East Central. They're in their road black, trimmed in white and gold. ICC in their home white, trimmed in red and blue. That three-point basket's off the mark, no good. Carruthers corrals the rebound, and ICC tried to push it, but East Central got back nicely.
Looks like they're in a 1-2-2 maybe. And they only have 8 players dressed out tonight, Adam.
Yeah, so they're going to probably see a lot of zone tonight to try to protect them from fouling. As that shot's going to be put up, it's off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound to the Indians, going to have to get it up here in a hurry. 5 seconds, and that one's off the mark, no good. Saved in bounds, and East Central has it. Well, Jim, that's one thing that we have seen this year is that zone has given ICC problems. Jumper's off the mark, no good, and another one and done goes East Central. That trip down the floor.
Just started the game, 9 minutes left in the first quarter. East Central 0, ICC Lady Indians with the ball 0.
Yeah, so it's, as you said, a 1-2-2 or a 3-2 type zone. As Beckley with the basketball, dribbling over, surveying the defense. Into the corner they go to Carruthers. Back up top, three-point basket on its way high, arching off the mark, no good. Golden had the rebound. It was slapped away, but she was able to get it back. And let me say, they hit the rim, so it should have been a reset on the shot clock. And they did reset it, but about 2 seconds too late. So ICC will have the ball on the sideline. And, oh, that's unfortunate because Shayla had an opportunity for a high percentage shot around the basket. So Beckley with it again. Dribbles over now. Left wing, driving baseline. Tries to kick it back out to Golden. Wasn't ready for it. Ball loose. Carruthers had it. Lost it. Tips it out to Beckley. She's going to try to go back to Golden one more time. This jumper's on its way and good. Well, it wasn't pretty, but the shot falls.
Hey, it went in. We'll take it.
And ICC takes a 2-0 lead here in the early goings of this one. Lady Indians fall back in a man-to-man defense. Three-pointer is on its way. It's no good. And right now, East Central settling for those long-distance shots.
We've got them on size, so they're trying to shoot their way into the game.
Nice look up the floor that time by Beckley to find Michaela Reeves for the layup, and ICC leads this one 4-0. Jumper from the free throw line. Good. Nice answer there, as that was Denson with the basket.
4-2, Indians with the ball, leading first quarter. Lady Indians against the Lady Warriors of East Central. 4-2, Lady Indians, 7:20 left in the first quarter.
Golden with the basketball now works it back over, and we've got a foul in the corner. A little too aggressive on the trap that time. And so that'll be the first foul of the contest, and it does go against East Central. And Jim, that's what we said. That's the reason why we're going to see a lot of zone tonight out of East Central, and because they only have 3 subs available tonight.
That's correct. 8 total players, 3 subs.
Golden drives inside. Nice extra pass, and the layup is good.
Adam, I think that's going to be there all night. Michaela Reeves could and should have a big game.
Well, nice job attacking that zone, getting the ball to the middle. And usually when you get the ball there, you're going to have a couple of options on which way to go. And a quick pass from Golden found Reeves. And this is going to be another three-pointer.
Oh,
that one good. Denson, back-to-back baskets. She's got all 5 points here.
She's our center. She's a 6-foot center.
She said, I got this, coach. And she went back from NBA range 3 and buried that one. And then nice read on the pass there, easily taken away by East Central, trying to get out in transition. Layup is good, and count the basket. That is Cooper with it, and that will give East Central their first lead of the evening and a chance to build on it here with a three-point play the old-fashioned way. And Coach Porter not happy with how this game is starting here. She is going to go with a brand-new 5 on the floor. These are substitutions that are being brought to you by Max Home. Max Home is hiring for all positions, and they're willing to train quality people. Join the best, train the best, be the best. Max Home with locations here in Fulton and Sulligent, Alabama. Let's give you the lineup on the floor here for the Indians when we get the opportunity. You see Addison Howell out there wearing number 11. There's a layup on its way. It's no good, as that was number 3, Vick. You also have 14, Hall. You've got regular wearing 5. And also Naylor. As that three-point basket's off the mark, no good. Naylor wearing number 24 for ICC. There's a hustle down the floor. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to belong back to ICC. Good hustle by Hall that time. Tried to dive for the basketball, couldn't get to it, and eventually the ball will go back to the Indians. So I believe that's the 5 that have checked into the contest here for ICC, and they trail it by 2.
Trail it by 2, 8-6. We'll substitute freely. We've got 12 or 13 players. They only have 8. Maybe we can wear them down, Adam.
Kick it back out to Hall for 3. That one off the back iron, no good. That's one thing the Indians have struggled with this year is shooting the three-pointer. And I want to say over this 4-game losing streak, they may have combined for 6 to 8, maybe 9 three-pointers in that 4-game stretch. And if you know ICC basketball, they've always had somebody that can shoot, and they've got some shooters. Just this year, the iron has been unkind from distance. Another near turnover. Now they get it back in the middle to Vick. Her jumper in the paint, bounces around, no good. And Jim, once again, the iron just unkind. They're getting good looks. The shots aren't falling.
8-6. Lady Warriors with the ball, with the lead. 5:10 left in the first quarter.
So East Central with it now, just dribbling back and forth. Denson has proved you got to step out on her. She nailed a 3 from distance earlier. And that's going to be a foul on the Indians trying to fight through the screen there. As that one whistled on Vick. That'll be her first foul. Team's second foul against the Indians. 1 have been whistled here against East Central. So East Central with it now. They're going to dribble it up top and reset the offense. 15 seconds on the shot clock, inside 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. And that's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow be in favor of East Central. Quick whistle. As it looked like that time, Howell was able to wrestle it away. So just a tough break there for the Lady Indians. Denson wants the jumper. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound is deflected out of back. Whoa.
I think that's off East Central. They're going to have a little discussion here.
Yeah, that was off 12 of East Central, and good job by the official coming in. And in defense of the referee on the baseline, he was watching the shot and had to quickly adjust to find where the ball went, and a good job by his partner to roll over there and help him out. So ICC with it now, working against this zone. This went from a 3-2 or a 1-2-2 to a 2-3 zone. And again, ICC struggling. Hall wants the three-pointer. That one off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, put back.
There you go.
Good. Regular with the basket, and we're tied at 8.
Good follow on the rebound. 8 apiece. 4:10 left in the first quarter. You got the ICC Lady Indians against the East Central Lady Warriors.
East Central with it now. They've led as much as 2. ICC has led as much as 4. And there's a travel.
Good defense.
Well, Jim, that's one thing that we, thinking about the way ICC plays, they like to get out, they like to press, but when you don't make shots, it don't allow you to get in your press that quickly, and that's kind of been one thing. If ICC can start to get some of these shots to fall, can get in their rhythm and get in that press and create some easy baskets off turnovers.
You're right, Adam, and I like the way we're hustling. Already played 10 ladies here in the first 6 minutes of the ball game. Maybe we can wear them down a little bit.
Well, Naylor tried to throw that one away, and
she did throw it away.
She did throw it away. Didn't try to throw it away, but Katie Beth Hall, listed at 5'8", needed to be about 6'4" to go climb the ladder to get that one.
Or taller.
Yes. So tough break there for the Indians on the turnover. East Central will have it now with 3.5 to play in the first quarter.
Moving screen.
We have a moving screen called up top.
I think that's a good call.
And Jim, you can tell that's one thing that the officials have been taught to pay attention to this year, because you see it called a lot more in the men's game and women's game than we've had in years past.
8 apiece. 3:25 left in the first period. We're all tied up. Lady Indians with the ball.
And that one slapped away, and that was just one of those where Howell really wasn't paying attention where she was passing the ball to, and allowed the defender, she basically passed it into the arm of the defender. Howell with it, tries to go back door to Vic. Vic drives inside, loses the handle on it. Ball's on the floor, and it's going to be a foul called here on Beth Hall, as she kind of just dove in late and ran into the player. So Hall will check out. Checking into the contest will be Lathan, a freshman out of Caledonia High School. That substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Brother Chris Burrows and company, proud to sponsor tonight's action. You can follow them on Twitter at ICCBSU. Good no call on
I agree.
Potential charge there. It's just a wild three-pointer put up, no good. And the rebound wrestled away there by Regular. Vic had it, lost it, got it back. Now works it over to Naylor. Over to Regular, who thought about the three. Now works it back over to Vic. Vic wanting to drive baseline. Good defense to take that away. Regular, quick pass to Naylor. Beautiful feet underneath, and the shot blocked. A lot of contact, no foul called. Indians get it, and they lose it, and it's going to go back to East Central. Jim, not a lot of good basketball being played right now.
Not right now. I still believe we're going to wear them down, Adam, but we've got to play better. We're 2:20 left the first period. 8 apiece, Lady Indians and Lady Warriors of East Central.
So East Central with the basketball. They're wanting to go on the drive. Nothing there. They kick it out for the three. It's on its way, and that one rattles in good. That was number 15. That was Faith Guy with the basket, and she gives East Central their large lead tonight at 3. That ball's going to be tipped away, but saved in bounds. Again, ICC just not making crisp passes. Little Euro step, kiss off the glass, and Keys with the basket. And ICC needs a timeout. We're going to take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we reset out of the timeout. East Central with one of their biggest leads, or actually their biggest leads of the night at 5, currently on a 5-0 run here with 1:47 to go in the first quarter. And Jim, as we mentioned, just neither team really able to find a little bit of a rhythm until now with East Central.
Right, East Central's making a little rhythm. Good timeout by Coach Porter. Get the ladies settled down, find some good shots here. Let's close the first quarter on a good run here. We're down by 5, got plenty of time here. Minute 30 left in the first quarter.
Original starters back into the contest, -1 as Lathan will stay in. Looks like Golden is out from that original starting 5, but then again, another turnover by the Indians. Jim, that's something the Indians have also struggled with this season. There's a wild shot put up, and they're going to call it travel.
Good call. Good call.
But during this 4-game losing streak for the Indians, they're averaging right about 22 turnovers a game, and that's just something you got to find a way to clean up.
No doubt, got to clean that up. Definitely clean it up tonight. Coming up on a minute left the first quarter, 13-8. East Central Lady Warriors up by 5 here in the closing seconds of the first quarter.
And another unforced turnover there, and East Central trying to get out. That shot partially blocked, rebound tipped out, and it's still loose on the floor. ICC tries to save it from going out of bounds, but it'll stay with East Central.
51 seconds left. East Central has the ball with a 5-point lead. 51 seconds left in the first period.
Golden will check back into the game here for ICC, and she's somebody that has that scoring ability, and ICC would love to get her to find a way to get heated up here. Throw over the top just before the 5-second count. East Central up 13-8 here in the first quarter. No look pass, but teammate not ready for it. It goes out of bounds, and it'll head back to ICC. Well, it's National Popcorn Day, Mr. Jim. And the upper basketball team down there, they're enjoying some popcorn.
Maybe they'll bring us some.
I hope so. Coming up on 30 seconds. There's about 10 seconds different than the shot clock and the game clock. Beckley for 2.
There we go. Move the ball well then, Adam.
Good looking extra pass there, and ICC, as we said, going to jump in that press after a made shot, and they were able to do so. And that forced the turnover.
13-10. East Central up with 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Indians trying to cut that lead to 1 or tied up here on this possession.
Golden with the basketball is going to work it up top to Beckley. Beckley, nice pass inside, but the shot blocked. Good recovery on the defensive side that time for East Central.
Plenty of time, Adam. Got 11 seconds here. Got the ball underneath. Get a good shot off here.
We'll lob it into Golden. Golden picks up the dribble, now kicks it out. Long 2-pointer on the way for Vick. Bouncing around and falls. That's what the Indians needed there, as they're going to close on a 4-0 run to make it a 13-12 ball game after 1. We're going to take a break here from the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi and more here on the ICC Sports Network.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
And welcome back out of the timeout. ICC will have the basketball, currently on a 4-0 run to make it a 13-12 contest after the first period of play. And Jim, what did you take away from that first?
First period was sloppy, let's be honest, both sides, but we're finally getting in a little rhythm. We're trying to wear them down, substituting freely. And I look for a lot better here second quarter from the Indians. Thought we were starting there, it didn't work.
Yeah, good look at a shot there for Carruthers, just couldn't get it to fall. And East Central with the rebound.
You got to remember, they've only got 8 players at them. This game goes further and further. If we can push the ball, we might wear them out.
Jumper underneath. That shot's no good, and Golden rips the rebound there for ICC. Beckley wanting to get out and push. Leaves it off to Carruthers. Carruthers, baby jumper on its way. No good, and the rebound to Denson.
13-12. Lady Warriors up by 1. Coming up on 9 minutes left until halftime.
So EC with the basketball, trying to feed it inside, and a good takeaway there, as that was Naylor with the steal. Now Carruthers with the basketball. No look pass, layup, yes!
There we go.
Well, that's going to be a nominee for next week's What a Play Wednesday, as Vic with the finish there off the no-look feed, and ICC takes a 14-13 lead now. Long two-pointer from East Central, halfway down, no good. Rebound tipped around and found by the Indians.
Lady Indians on a 6-0 run, have the lead 14-13. 8.5 minutes left to halftime.
So this is Beckley with the basketball. Swings it around. Again, this zone defense causing some problems. Beckley wants the long two. Yes. Jim, that's somebody you would like to see. She started the season hot for the Indians and having to basically take over that point guard position and be a distributor more than a scorer. She may have to step a little bit more into that scoring role.
No doubt about it. She's got a good outside shot. Hope she continues to make them.
Denson passes that out. Baseline drive, now swings it up top for the three-pointer. Good. Big basket knocked down there by Keys to tie us back up at 16.
Stop the 8-0 run. As you mentioned, we're all tied up 16 apiece. 7.5 minutes left till halftime.
So East Central staying in that zone defense against ICC. Beckley's going to throw it to the middle to Naylor. Naylor's going to drive inside, drops it off to Golden, kicks it out to Carruthers. That three-pointer's off the mark, no good. Rebound being fought for, and a nice job there by Vic getting it and resetting it for the Indians. No look pass underneath, but Naylor not ready for it, but there's Golden with the steal. And Beckley loses her shoe. Carruthers with the jumper and finishes. We have I think they're just going to stop the action.
Lost her shoe, let her put it on. Plus we have some substitutions also.
More substitutions coming into the game here. This is being brought to you by the Cagle Eye Center. Dr. Lori Cagle and the Cagle Eye Center have been proudly providing comprehensive eye care for Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Set up your appointment today by calling 862-EYES. That's 862-EYES. Well, the men's action just about 5 minutes away from tipping things off down there at East Central.
Do you know East Central's division record, Adam?
I do not.
Okay, I'm sorry. We know they're capable because they beat us early in the year. It's our only loss. We know they got a good team.
So we'll try to check in on that one as there's a nice finish at the basket for Keys. We'll try to check in on that one here in about 5 minutes when we head to our Little Caesars halftime report. ICC and East Central and men's action down there in Decatur.
We're 18 apiece here. 6:15 until halftime. Lady Inge with the ball. Again, 18-18, all tied up.
Beckley with it now, out to the baseline. Underneath she goes, pump fakes, and gets the shot
job.
to fall. Nice, yeah. Good job being patient that time, as that was Dixon. Got the defender on her hip, put the ball fake up, and then was able to finish strong. So the Indians retake a 2-point advantage. Their large lead of the night has been 4. Denson with it. She goes inside, and a nice finish around the basket.
Good pass, good finish.
Anything you can do, I can do better so far here in the second quarter. 20-20 is the score.
5.5 minutes till halftime.
Thought about the three, now steps forward a little bit closer for the long two-pointer. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped around. ICC found it, and then Denson just gets it and hangs it up there. Nobody could get to it that time, and now here comes East Central wanting to try to get out in the break, but ICC gets back nicely in transition defense.
And we're wearing them down a little bit. I see a few of their players.
Yeah,
winded.
This next 5 minutes can't get over quick enough for them, but that's ICC's got to take advantage in this situation, but there's going to be a reach-in foul called here on the Indians. But, yeah, you got to up that tempo, up that pressure, and see if you can't start to get to them, start to fatigue them and get some of those unforced errors that we've seen the Indians have so far in the first half. And see if you can't start to build on this lead. But it looks like we're going to have a timeout. We are. Timeout taken here by East Central. We'll take the timeout with them. Hear a few words from our sponsors and be back with more right after this.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza has caramelized crispy cheese edges and a soft, chewy center. Do you love it, Matthew Stafford?
I'm not a walking billboard.
Okay, never mind.
Pizza, pizza.
Get Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza for just $8.99.
Pizza, pizza. It's the Little Caesars Pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
A pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
Totally.
Thanks, Matthew Pafford.
Order online before games and you can win prizes like Super Bowl 57 tickets.
Pizza, pizza.
Welcome back as we reset out of the timeout taken there by East Central. 5:03 to go here until halftime, and 20-20 is the contest. Both these teams just battling back and forth and struggling to get their offense going, and right now we'll see who has the strongest finish here in this next 5 minutes, Mr. Jim.
You're right, Adam. They needed a timeout. They've only got 8 players stressed out, so they needed a rest.
Tell you what, been very impressed with the play of Denson tonight as she gets another basket there.
Leads her team with 9 points.
ICC quickly down the other end, and the extra pass was slapped out of bounds. It will stay with the Lady Indians on the baseline.
Lady Warriors up by 2, 22-20, 4:50 till halftime.
So it'll be Carruthers to inbounds here for the Indians. Does so to Golden. He's going to work it back up top to Beckley now. Beckley dribbles over, gets it out to Carruthers. Carruthers switched sides of the court. Thought about the three, didn't have it. 12 seconds now on the shot clock. Driving baseline and, had the reverse layup, but then Vic was out of bounds when she grabbed the basketball. A little bit too unselfish that time, Mr. Jim.
No doubt about it. Good ball movement. Had a chance to get the layup underneath. Looked like she got position. Found somebody for the three-pointer. Unfortunately, stepped out of bounds. Lady Warriors with the ball with a 2-point lead. 4.5 minutes till halftime.
Jim, we saw the Indians. They tried to go over the top of East Central after that quick shot on the other end and had the opportunity, but East Central did a good job getting back in transition defensively. But ICC has been able to find some success with the up-tempo style of play. That jumper's off the mark, no good, and now here comes ICC wanting to run. This is Dixon with it. Drops it off to Golden. Didn't have anything. Now works it over to Beckley. Beckley goes baseline now to Carruthers. Carruthers skip pass across the way. Driving inside. Shots up. No, that's not a shot. And Carruthers was thinking the same thing I was thinking. She thought it was going to be a shot, trying to get the position for the rebound.
Sometimes you're too unselfish, and we threw an additional pass. We didn't need to throw. Another turnover. East Central has the ball with a lead with 4 minutes till halftime. 22-20 East Central.
So EC with it, working it here on the near side of the floor. Skips it inside to Denson. And her shot's up, and she is feeling it tonight, Mr. Jim.
That's their offense. Get the ball to her. And she is performing well tonight. Got 11 points, maybe a chance for 12 on the free throw.
She's got 11 of the 24 for East Central as that foul on the Indians, the second of the quarter. Some fans still making their way in here. Of course, a Thursday night, some of the students have already started going home for the weekend. As the free throw, that one rattles around, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Dixon. But the ones that are here, they're being loud.
We appreciate them. Appreciate them being here.
Beckley tries to drive inside, had the ball slapped away, and that has been 4 straight possessions with turnovers by the Indians.
Thought that ball was slapped off her leg, but hey, it might have been a foul also. Even it out, give it to East Central.
So I think that may be why I was thinking the same thing. It came off the leg of the East Central player, but I'm with you, Mr. Jim. It may have been one of those that are like, hey, it was a foul, but we're not going to call it.
24-20, East Central with the ball with a 4-point lead. 3.5 minutes till halftime.
Runner in the paint, and this time they do whistle the foul. And East Central will head back to the charity stripe here.
Adam, they took Denson out, who has been their main player of rebound and scoring. Maybe we can take advantage these last 3 minutes in halftime.
Yeah, especially on the defensive side. She has caused a lot of problems for ICC, and they notice that, and they get Shayla Golden right back into the game, in the next opportunity, I should say, after that first free throw. Second free throw is good. Matching the largest lead of the night here for East Central at 5 now, 25-20.
Need to make a run here. Last 3:28 until halftime. We have the ball. We're down by 5. And their main player, who's their 6-foot center, who's been dynamite tonight, is on the bench.
So Beckley with it now. Back over to Carruthers. Baseline to Golden. Sees a trap. Anytime ICC goes in that corner, they try to trap it. As there's a pass to Carruthers. Jumper on his way is no good. And it's going to be a travel call. That's an unfortunate but correct call on the play. As Golden grabbed the rebound and was trying to fight it away, had it on her shoulder, and just took an extra step when she grabbed that rebound.
3 minutes left. East Central with the ball with a 5-point lead. 3 minutes till halftime.
Indians have gone cold from the floor. Step back jumper on its way. That one's off the mark, no good. And that's going to be Dixon with the rebound. Dixon wanting to get out and push. Tries to force the awkward pass to Dixon.
Nice.
But she was able to get that shot to fall. And that was a lucky bat. And I'm going to say a lucky basket, but a good break there for the Indians. That was almost a 8th straight turnover for ICC.
By the way, Denson is getting ready to come back in. 25-22, East Central with the ball. 2:20 till halftime. They have a 3-point lead.
Yeah, both teams with some subs getting set to come back in. And a long 2-pointer put up and good by Keys. Also been impressed by her play here in the first half.
She's got 9 points. She's been dynamite tonight.
Lead back to 5 here for East Central. Golden with the basketball, now back up top to Beckley.
2 minutes till halftime. Indians with the ball down by 5.
Beckley with it, dribbling over now over to Carruthers, who wants to attack the basket.
Nice.
And nice shot there. Well, good job by Carruthers to split defenders and get the finish. ICC hanging around in this one. East Central does a good job being patient against the press.
They're slowing it down, Adam. They got a 3-point lead with the ball. 1:30 till halftime.
3-point basket, good. That one knocked down there by Shelton. And right now, Jim, that's the difference in the ball game. East Central hitting their threes. ICC, not so much.
30-24. Indians down by 6. Largest lead for East Central tonight.
They're going to say before the shot. Unfortunate because the shot did fall that time for Dixon. We got 1:15 to go here until halftime. We do want to invite you to stick around for the Little Caesars halftime report. We'll take a look at some first half stats, talk about some thoughts from the first half, and we'll then go and check in on the men's game that's just about to tip off there at East Central. Golden gets the shot, and she's fouled on the way to the basket. Couldn't get it to fall. And so she'll head to the free throw line.
Shooting 2. Clock stopped. 1:14 till half. Can cut into this 6-point lead here.
Golden's first free throw, no good. So we'll wait this second free throw here from Shayla.
She's going to make this one.
Yep. And she does. Mr. Jim wheels it home.
East Central with the ball. Full court press by the Indians. 1:10 till halftime. East Central with a 5-point lead and with the ball.
That's going to be a two-pointer. Knocked down, and East Central is red hot right now. Faith Guy steps back and knocks that one down. Inside shot, halfway down, no good. Rebound, fought for between two Indians. Out of bounds to East Central.
And we got the full court press still. We're down by 7, 55 seconds till halftime. Trying to make them work the ball up the court.
Largest lead of the night at 7 now for East Central. ICC shows a full court man-to-man, but they kind of just jog back with them there. East Central being extremely patient now. Works it over to Denson. Eight seconds now as Denson gets it. Oh, nice extra pass. Layup is good. Beautiful play, exactly, Mr. Jim. And East Central is taking complete control of this game in the final 5 minutes of this first half. That reverse layup's no good, and Denson cleans up the rebound.
Ten seconds to halftime. East Central with the ball with a 9-point lead, waiting to take the last shot, I believe, for the half.
Fires a three, and it's good. Well, that just talks about how good that finish to the first half was there, and East Central will explode and take a 12-point lead into the halftime here as they lead at 37-25. A lot of questions left to be answered here for the Lady Indians as we'll take a break. Hear a few words from our sponsors and come back with our thoughts on the first half and more here, part of the Little Caesars Halftime Report.
Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza has caramelized crispy cheese edges and a soft, chewy center. Do you love it, Matthew Stafford?
I'm not a walking billboard.
Okay, never mind.
Pizza.
Get Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza for just $8.99.
Pizza. It's the Little Caesars Pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
A pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
Totally.
Thanks, Matthew Pafford.
Order online before games and you can win prizes like Super Bowl 57 tickets.
Pizza.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family,
Roll Tide! Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza has caramelized crispy cheese edges and a soft, chewy center. Do you love it, Matthew Stafford?
I'm not a walking billboard.
Okay, never mind.
Pizza.
Get Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza for just $8.99.
Pizza. It's the Little Caesars Pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
A pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
Totally.
Thanks, Matthew Pafford.
Order online before games and you can win prizes like Super Bowl 57 tickets.
Pizza.
And welcome back to see the ICC Palm Squad performing here at halftime. Your score is 37-25. East Central with an impressive close to the second half to take their largest lead of the evening at 12. We're going to step away for a few moments and check in on the men's game as it's 8-6. Early in that one, ICC with the lead. So let's go to that game now over at East Central.
Head into the lane and should be a reach-in foul. Colby Harris guilty. Women's basketball team started earlier, and EC leading Itawamba 37-25 at the break. So women's score coming at you with 16-13. First foul of the game called on Colby Harris. East Central, Ty Daniels inbounding it right of the basket. Out to Ellerby, who goes into the lane. Turns, gets some contact. He's going to get the foul, get the basket, and get to go to the line. 24 Page. Page, who is not on my list, I'm having to write him in here, commits the first foul. Shot, free throw missed. Basket was good by Ellerby. 8-8 our score. Itawamba on the offensive half court. Marshall to the corner to Lee. Lee's going to put up a tough 14-footer, no good, but Page gets the rebound. He's going to go up, stuff it down with two hands, and draw the foul. Basket good. Ellerby the guilty party on the foul. First East Central foul. So Page with 2. 5 offensive rebounds already for ICC as Page is successful with the and one attempt, and it's 11-8 Itawamba. On the left side, ball comes to Barry. He'll dribble a couple of times, work it around right side to Keys. Keys at the right elbow, out to Ellerby behind the three-point line. Now he probes, goes in, puts up a tough shot, scoops it back over his right shoulder, and scores it for 2. High degree of difficulty for Ellerby. Brings the Warriors to within 1, 11-10. 15-15 to play in the opening half. Deep wide right, Marshall between the legs, behind the back dribble, coming in on Daniels. Drives, floater, runner, no good. Missed rebound taken by Keys on the offside. Ellerby, top of the key with Page coming out on him. Here's a deep 3 from Keys. Slides off the right side of the rim, but David Barry gets the rebound in position and scores on the offensive glass. 5 for Barry. East Central up 12-11. The teams are trading leads in the early going. Harris at free throw line into the corner. Rock Robinson 3 left side, straight down the shoot for 3. Robinson doesn't score a lot, but he just put 3 up right there and puts Itawamba in front, 14-12. Joseph, double team comes to him, dishes nicely, baseline Keys. He's pinned in by Page. Shot missed by Barry, but rebound Keys. He goes to the floor diving, trying to keep it in bounds, but he's unsuccessful. Gamari Marshall out of Fulton. Gamari Marshall checks into the ball game, brother of George Marshall. Jackson Tougaloo College transfer. 14-12, 3 missed from the top. Rebound Daniels. He wants to.
Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza has caramelized crispy cheese edges and a soft, chewy center. Do you love it, Matthew Stafford?
I'm not a walking billboard.
Okay, never mind.
Pizza, pizza.
Get Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza for just $8.99.
Pizza, pizza. It's a Little Caesars Pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
A pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
Totally.
Thanks, Matthew Pafford.
Order online before games and you could win prizes like Super Bowl 50 tickets.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back here in Fulton as your score at halftime is East Central 37, ICC 25. We just took a peek at the men's game. That one's going back and forth there in the first half. And Mr. Jim, let's talk about some first half stats.
Give East Central credit. Again, they've only got 8 ladies stressed out tonight, and Lexus Keys, outstanding point guard, is leading the team with 12. And we've talked about Kadri Denson, their big center, 6-foot center. She has 11 points. Russell has 2. Shelton has 4. Cooper 3. And Guy 5. For the Lady Indians tonight, we have 5 players for 4 points apiece. Vick has 4. Allie Beckley has 4. Dixon has 4. Michaela Reeves has 4. And Carruthers has 4. Golden has 3. And Regular has 2. Again, we're down 37-25. We got time starting the third quarter, but Adam, there needs to be more urgency in the third quarter. We need to wear them down. We have more ladies than them, but give them credit. They're playing well so far.
Playing well, and they shot the three-pointer well there in the first half. Even Denson, their big center, had a three-pointer there in the first half. But I think, Jim, that's the word, urgency. You got to play with a sense of urgency, and you got to play with confidence, because right now this isn't the best brand of basketball we've seen out of ICC all season, and it's one of those where you're just like, okay, any second now they're going to kick it in, they're going to get going, but just hasn't been the case.
Hadn't been the case, and we're capable tonight. I mean, we're looking out on the floor. We have more players than them. We seem to be more athletic than East Central, and we need to stop their 2 or 3 players that are scoring in double digits. If we do that, I think we'll find a way to win. Got to start the third period strong. We do not need to get any further behind than where we are, 12 down right now. We can make that up, but we got to do it early third period.
And one thing that ICC you've kind of seen this season, and we're not trying to talk just too negative about the team right now, but when they do get down, they just don't have that fire, that spirit to say, okay, look, we're going to come back from this. They kind of hang their head and don't show any fight. And so hopefully tonight they break that trend.
I think they will, and our coaches will tell them that. Need some leadership from the players, Adam. We really need that.
We're going to take a timeout, come back with the start of the second half of play here from Fulton. ICC trails at 35-27 to East Central here at the break. Back with more right after this.
Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza has caramelized crispy cheese edges and a soft, chewy center. Do you love it, Matthew Stafford?
I'm not a walking billboard.
Okay, never mind.
Pizza, pizza.
Get Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza for just $8.99.
Pizza, pizza. It's the Little Caesars Pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
A pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
Totally.
Thanks, Matthew Pafford.
Order online before games and you can win prizes like Super Bowl 57 tickets.
Pizza, pizza.
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, out of the timeout here. Starting the second half, East Central will have the basketball, and they lead it by 12, which is their largest lead of the night. ICC needs to start off with a good defensive stand here and see if they can spark a little bit of a comeback.
She-Walt, good defense.
And so the turnover to start the game, or start the second half. And that was one thing the Indians struggled with as well, Jim, there in that first half. They went 6 straight possessions with turnovers, so got to clean that up here in the second half.
Clean that up. Let's chip into this lead here, Adam.
Carruthers with the basketball. ICC quickly works it over to Beckley, who double dribbled.
She did.
She got bumped a little bit by Denson. Good no foul call in that sense, because Denson really didn't do anything to cause the issue, and I think Beckley was looking to pass it out that time instead of shooting. That's been the third or fourth time we've had the basketball underneath the basket that we've opted to pass versus shoot. And that's going to be a charge. Good take there on the other end. That's Beckley taking that charge there. East Central's coach wanted to come out, and now they're going to overturn it since she was inside the arch.
And I thought about that, Adam.
Yeah.
It was close.
Well, good job by East Central's coach to come out there and politely challenge that one. It's one of those, if you come out and don't so politely challenge it, you probably don't get that call. So this will be 2 free throws now coming up here for East Central. First free throw is good.
I believe that's Keys, and she has been dynamite tonight.
Pushes the lead out to 13 now. Second free throw, that one's off the mark, no good. And the Indians had the rebound, lost it, nearly lost it again. Now Carruthers with it. Weaving through traffic, makes the extra pass to Golden. Her shot's up, no good, but fouled. Jim, I like the unselfish play, but we're giving the basketball up when we've got good looks at the basket.
We have. Someone needs to take control out there. We're being too unselfish. Show a little selfishness to cut into this lead.
So Golden will head to the free throw line here. Her first free throw good, nothing but the bottom of the net.
Shetland's got 4 points tonight. We're down 38-26. A little bit over 9 minutes left in the third period.
Second free throw,
nice.
Got them both. India needed that in a big way there just to get a little bit of confidence going and allow them to set up in their press here. East Central, however, no problem getting that one across midcourt. And they'll reset their offense. Right wing now with it, trying to work off a screen. Beckley does a good job of fighting through that screen. East Central with it now, trying to work up top. Inside they go to Denson. Denson thought about the step-back jumper. Good defense there. And ICC gets the turnover. Carruthers with the steal. She's going to go in, and her layup's good.
Good job, Shemai now at 6 points. Cut the lead to 9, 38-29. 8.5 minutes left in the third period.
Yeah, Carruthers is somebody ICC would love to see start getting confident on the floor, especially with the basketball in her hand in the break like that. Baseline jumper, air ball. But East Central there to collect it and keep it alive. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Out wide they go with it. Ooh, they had a chance to go inside, but nobody really saw it. Now they kick it out for a three. That one off the mark, no good. Denson with the rebound. Her put back, no, but there's a foul. Jim, there eventually comes a point in time where whoever's in that paint's got to say, I don't care where she is, I'm blocking her out on a shot. And because Denson has just killed us on the boards tonight.
She's played very well.
A Renaissance Bank scoreboard update in the men's action with coming up on 10 minutes to play in the first half. ICC leading 21-14 at East Central. If you're looking for that one's on the Gold channel at ECCClive.com. Denson
hits one of two, Adam. She's got 12 points. Lead extended to 10, 39-29. Lady Indians with the ball.
Jumper knocked down that time by Dixon. Dixon's starting to show a little bit of flair on the offensive side there, and you want to just feed her the basketball because she's been the only one showing some consistency with her shot tonight. Three-pointer, it's on its way, no good. Rebound being fought for, and East Central continues to dominate the boards. Long three-pointer, it's on its way, no good. Long rebound tipped out. Carruthers trying to chase it down. Tips it out to Beckley. Beckley, ball fakes. Layup's no good. Might have been partially blocked that time, and East Central comes away with it. East Central gets it back. Now they're going to reset the offense here, leading by 8. They've led as much as 13 in the contest. Skip pass, three-pointer on its way. That one no good. Another offensive rebound by East Central. It's almost a 2-to-1 edge, you feel like, Jim, when it comes to rebounding in favor of East Central. Wild shot put up, no good, and ICC finally gets the board. Beckley over to Carruthers. Thought about the three, now drives inside. Scoop shot is up, bouncing around and falls. Nice attack to the basket.
39-33 cuts the lead to 6. East Central with the ball, 6.5 minutes until the third period ends.
Well, ICC starting to cut in this lead, and East Central wants a timeout. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take it with them. Let's hear from Renaissance Bank and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
And welcome back to Action and Jim. We talked about it during the break. ICC has quietly made what was a 13-point lead down to 6 here quickly in the third quarter.
You're right, Adam, and we've done it well in the first 4 minutes here in the third quarter.
3-point shots off the mark, no good, and Carruthers with the rebound.
And they're missing their three-pointers. They were hitting those first half. They've missed about 4 here in the third period.
Dixon with the basketball, wanting to go baseline. The ball's going to be slapped away, and last touch, they say, by ICC. I'm going to agree with the call there as Dixon tried to grab the basketball. Then last second, kind of thought it might have go out on them, so tough break there for the Indians.
6 minutes left in the third period. East Central with a 6-point lead and the ball.
EC has been very patient working on the offensive end. But as Jim said, they've kind of go cold from outside, and there's another three-pointer put up, and as soon as I say that, guess what? They bury it. Big-time three-pointer knocked down by Keys.
Keys now with 16 points to lead their team.
Indians got out over the top of the break that time, but couldn't get the layup to fall by Reeves. Tough break there for the Indians.
5:20 left in the third period. Indians down by 9.
Looks like ICC has switched to a zone. Denson with it, trying to go inside, just rips it away, kicks out for a three-pointer. That one's off the mark, no good, and Carruthers with another rebound. Carruthers has done a much better job getting on the boards here in the second half than the first half. Her shot's up, no good.
Nice drive, just couldn't finish. 5 minutes left in the third period. East Central with the ball with a 9-point lead, 42-33.
East Central quickly working against the defense here of the Indians. Inside they go to Denson, get that one-on-one matchup they're looking for. The ball was slapped away, and it's going to be out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by East Central. Thought Denson got away with the extra step on the layup, and she's kind of upset, thinking she might have got fouled on the play as well. And she will head to the sideline. And Jim, last time she headed to the sideline, she took about a minute and a half clock time break. So we'll see how much time she will get a breather here, because she has been, ICC has upped that tempo and making her work defensively.
ICC with the ball down by 9, 4:20 left in the third period.
Dixon drives inside and had it blocked. And then the loose ball ends up in the hands of Reeves, and she was able to finish.
Nice finish from Michaela, cuts the lead 42-35. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the third period.
EC with it now, working on the far side of the floor. Now they work it back up top to the point guard. Now driving inside the lane, just opens up, but a wild shot put up no good, but another offensive rebound for the Lady Warriors. Inside they go, shot bouncing around, no. Third time is not a charm, and ICC finally rips the rebound, but then they turn it over. Three-pointer up. That one left well short, no good. And now here come the Indians trying to get out in transition with Vick. Vick thought about the two, didn't like it. And Indians will reset the offense. 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Big possession here, Adam. We're down by 7. Need to cut it to 5 or 4.
Golden kicks it back, baseline jumper. And Dixon buries that one in a big basket there, as Dixon has come to life here in the third quarter.
42-37. We've cut it to 5. 3 minutes left in the third period.
Once again, East Central being very patient on the offensive side of the ball. Wants the three-pointer, and that one buried. My goodness, they are lighting it up from outside as Keys with another three. Well, they have won the three-point battle tonight. That's without a doubt.
They've missed a few this quarter, but they've hit a few.
And that's really been the difference in the
drive,
game.
Beautiful.
As Vick was able to finish around the basket. You know, I got to give this East Central team kudos. I mean, they play solid defense. They don't foul a lot to put you on the free throw line. And they're very patient on the offensive end. And kind of like an old Kentucky team. You're either going to get a high percentage layup shot or you're going to get a three.
No doubt about it.
That jumper from the free throw line was buried on the other end by East Central.
47-39, East Central by 8. Coming up on 2 minutes left in the third period.
And there's another forced turnover, and ICC tries to get back. East Central on the other end, and that's going to be a charge. Well, that's a borderline call that could have gone either way there, and the Indians catch a break.
They did catch a break. Yep. Because I think Our Lady was moving. We'll take it.
Another Renaissance Bank scoreboard update in the first half with 6:10 left to play. ICC men leading East Central 25-19.
Adam, we got 2 minutes here left in the third period. ICC is down by 8, but we have the ball. Need to cut into this lead here to close the quarter out.
So they had to get the foul straight there. They're going to say the foul was on Russell. Her first foul, team's second foul. Both teams with 2 fouls here in the quarter. And then another turnover by the Indians. Just threw it right to the East Central player, and then Beckley comes on the other end, and it has to commit the foul to keep the layup from happening. Jim, you kind of, and I hate to say this, but you heard the frustration in my voice there. That was just a turnover that shouldn't have happened.
Unforced turnover.
Yeah, it's just, that's been the case tonight for the Indians. Substitutions coming in the game here for ICC is going to be Carruthers back into the contest, and Howell will check back in as well. Substitutions being brought to you by Bank Okolona. New name, same great service that North Mississippi has come to know and trust for over 75 years. John Harrod and all the fine folks at the Bank of Okolona is proud to sponsor ICC basketball. Got a new location in Tupelo. Want to go by and check them out there on Gloucester Street. That free throw is good. Lead stretched back to double digits now.
Alexis Keys, 21 points for just in the third period.
She has been hot tonight. Carruthers with the basketball. Tries to drive, spins into the defense, and like she might have got away with the travel, but the layup was good there.
They thought maybe she got fouled, maybe traveled, let it go.
So Naylor in the right spot at the right time to get that layup for the Indians to keep them within striking distance here.
49-41, Lady Indians down by 8. East Central has the ball. Got a minute 10 left in the third period.
Nice read there by Vick to get the steal. She's wanting to push on her own here on the other side. Didn't have numbers. Now leaves it back out. Howell with it back out to Vick. Vick driving inside, a little bit out of control. Tried to throw it up before the travel, and East Central will get the basketball.
Minute left to, in the third period. East Central with the ball, 8-point lead. Clock ticking down, 45 seconds left in the third period.
So East Central once again is going to be patient here. Try to work that clock down as much as they can. Thought about the three. Now 10 seconds on the shot clock. That ball slapped away. Good job by Carruthers to force the turnover. Now she's going to get it out in the open floor. Spins, puts the shot up and blocked. A little bit too much extra that time by Carruthers as she spun back into the defense. And East Central gets the stop, and they can hold off for the final shot of the third quarter if they want to.
They're up by 8 with the ball. 12 seconds left in the third period.
And the Indians try to trap and ran into each other, and they just allowed Keys, who has had the hot hand tonight, to get wide open and bury the jumper and make it a 10-point contest at the end of the third. So the Indians do make a little bit of a dent in that lead, but not a lot. So can the Indians pull off a big-time run here in the fourth quarter? We'll find out as we take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
And welcome back as we start the fourth quarter of play here from Fulton. East Central led as much as 13. ICC's been able to shift that down to 6. EC had another run in and push it out to 10 as we start the fourth quarter. Jim, ICC, they got to dig deep here.
No doubt about it, Adam. We need to take control of this fourth quarter. We got time. You got 10 minutes. You're only down by 10. Play good defense. Got to hit some shots.
Naylor with the basketball in the corner. Now swings it up top to Howell. She wants to drive inside. Nice bounce pass, but the shot blocked there. Great recovery on the defensive side by Denson. Let's give credit to East Central. They're a very disciplined basketball team, offensively and defensively. They've made a lot of great plays defensively tonight to cause these struggles for the Indians. That's a three-pointer. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound, and Denson didn't have to jump for it. She just reached up and grabbed it.
She's played well tonight. Give her credit. East Central with the ball, 9:30 left in the ball game. They're up by 10.
So EC will dribble around now. Look to go inside to Denson. Didn't have what she likes, so now she's going to back it back out. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Drives inside. It's going to be a jump ball. And the arrow should be in favor of East Central, and yes, it is. So 9:16 to go in this one. East Central with the basketball on the baseline. 3 seconds on the shot clock. That jumper, luck, it might have been blocked. They're going to call a shot clock violation there, and that's kind of unfortunate because that stopped ICC.
No doubt about it, Adam.
In the transition game.
9 minutes left in the ball game. ICC with the ball down by 10.
Well, the Indians need a basket this trip down the floor. You can't afford to trade empty trips, especially with this East Central team that has played extremely well tonight. Inside they go. Jumper on its way. No good. Denson with the rebound. Well, Denson's been the difference.
She's been a difference in Keys with 23 points. It's been big time at point guard for them.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Denson, wouldn't be knocking on the door of 15 rebounds, if not more by now. And we've got a foul on the Indians.
Adam, we hadn't kept up rebounds, but I think you're right. She's double digits, not only in points, but no doubt rebounds.
Well, that foul on the Indians, that's going to go against number 3. That's Vic, her third foul. Team first foul of the fourth quarter. And that's going to be a 5-second violation.
Defense. Now let's start it. Now let's go ahead and score on this possession, Adam. Cut this lead.
Now this is the time for somebody to step up and step into that leadership role for the Indians. Who wants to take on that role here for ICC? We'll find out in the next 8 minutes of this contest as Beckley with it now. 15 seconds on the shot clock. She tries to drive inside. A lot of contact, no foul call. Naylor with it now, trying to drive baseline. Flips it over to Howell. Howell was not ready for it. Loose ball on the floor, still loose, and East Central comes away with it. And then nice hustle there on the backside by Dixon to slap it out of bounds and allow the defense to reset.
8 minutes left in the ball game. East Central has the ball up by 10.
Check in on the men's game. There's a minute 58 to go until halftime, and ICC leads 33-23. So we have a break in the action here as they allow East Central player to tie her shoe. So East Central will set the inbounds. It's going to be slapped out of bounds. Last touch by Naylor. Yeah, I think probably panicking after that last 5-second violation. Didn't want to get another one of those and tried to force it in, and Naylor just slapped it away. Backside pass. Layup is up and good. Nice screen. Good execution on the inbounds play there by East Central. And it's a 53-41 contest. Dixon with the basketball. She got hot in the third quarter. Now dishes just went off to Naylor. Her shot's no good, and guess who got the rebound?
No doubt about it.
Denson cleans the boards there for East Central, and now East Central is going to be patient once again on the offensive end here. ICC is going to extend the man-to-man defense well beyond the three-point line, and there's going to be a foul on the Indians.
East Central going to the line, up by 12, 7:24 left in the ball game.
So we've got subs coming in here for ICC. 4 fresh faces will come in.
That sends Russell to the line. She's got 2 points tonight for East Central, shooting 2 from the free throw line.
And this is going to be big here for East Central. If they can start making these free throws and building on a little bit of distance here, but that first one no good.
Missed them both, Adam. That's key.
Pair of big misses there as Golden gets the rebound. Hall with it, who checked back in. Now she's going to step back for three. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down, and that's going to be Jamari Martin. That three knocked down. What about Martin, the smallest player on the floor, getting the rare offensive rebound for ICC that turned into a three-point basket there for the Indians.
Cuts it to 9, 53-44. Maybe we can hit some three-pointers here in the fourth period.
Well, we're due a lot.
And there's a turnover, Adam.
Dixon slaps that one away. Drops it off. She's going to get rewarded for her defensive play, but no, can't make the layup. Tough miss there for the Indians.
6.5 minutes left in the third period.
East Central wants to take the timeout. We're going to take the timeout with them here from Davis Ford and be back with more right after this.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
And welcome back out of that timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Reset here with 6:36 to go in the contest. It's 53-44. East Central with the lead and the basketball. ICC had a great opportunity to continue to cut into this lead, but missed a layup. East Central got the rebound, was able to get it on the other end of the floor to take the timeout and kind of get refocused here. Inside they go to Denson. Denson, strong move to the basket. It's no good, and Golden with the rebound. That jumper on its way, no good. The iron unkind, and that's kind of been the tale of the tape all season for the Lady Indians. Got a good look, just couldn't get that one to fall.
East Central with the ball, 9-point lead, 6 minutes left in the ball game.
Looks like the men's game is going to halftime. We'll see if we can find you a halftime score coming up. ICC was up in that one by 10. I think it might be an 8-point contest. Denson drives inside and count the basket. You can't allow her to get that deep in the paint.
Extends the lead back to 11, 55-44. Denson at the free throw line trying to make the old-fashioned three-point play. As Adam mentioned, she's been solid tonight on the boards. Solid with 14 points, trying to get 15 here.
Yeah, easily she has a double-double tonight as that shot's off the mark, no good. And Golden getting mugged and a foul called there on East Central.
And Denson getting the break here, Adam. It will be a short break, we're sure.
Most definitely in this case, but if you're ICC, you got to cash in. They haven't been able to do it so far when Denson's been on the bench, but right now you got to find a way.
East Central up by 11. Indians have the ball.
And throw it away.
Turnover.
Is that one just another mental mistake? One of those just bad passes, and player wasn't ready for it and went off her arm and went out of bounds and gave it right back to East Central. And then ICC commits a foul on the other end.
5 minutes, 23 seconds left in the ball game. East Central with the ball and an 11-point lead.
Remind everybody, stay tuned. We'll have the Renaissance Bank post-game report coming your way. Your score at halftime in the men's game, ICC leads at 33-24. That three-point shot well off the mark, and it will go out of bounds back to ICC. So the Indians up 33-24 in the men's game. Lady Indians down by 11 here. It's been pretty much a double-digit lead for majority of the second half here for East Central. ICC was able to cut a 13-point lead down to 6, but EC has had an answer each time. That three-point shot off the mark, no good, and East Central continues to dominate the boards.
East Central with the ball, 4:45 left in the ball game. East Central has an 11-point lead.
And they're going to spread it out and take their time here, rightfully so. Not really going to their offensive set till about 10 seconds on the shot clock. And that's where we're at now. Golden slaps it away, but East Central able to keep it. 3 seconds now. Swings it out. They want the three-pointer. It's off the mark, no good, and that's going to be a shot clock violation.
Good defense by the Indians. Got to take advantage, play good defense. Now you got to score on offense.
And Denson is back in the ball game. Knew that she would not spend a lot of time,
no doubt,
on the bench there, as their offense were out of sorts on 2 possessions with her out there. And as you said, Jim, we cannot afford to trade missed opportunities. ICC has got to cash in here. That three-point basket's off the mark, no good, and another rebound by East Central.
Adam coming up on 4 minutes. East Central has the ball, an 11-point lead.
Jim, I don't know if we've got more than 3 offensive rebounds tonight.
We have not hit. Give East Central credit.
Yeah. Now we've got a foul away from the ball. And the official called that one with a lot of emotion that time as he called the illegal screen.
Adam, it's 4 minutes left in the ball game, down by 11. It's time to make the run. Got to make a run now offensively.
Dixon has checked back into the ball game. Golden with it, sees a trap, kicks it up top. Three-pointer's blocked. And it's going to go out of bounds. It should stay with ICC. And it was blocked. The shot was blocked. The shot was blocked. You got to be kidding me. Out of the 3 officials on the floor, nobody saw that shot be blocked. So that's just been you hate to say it, but it's just kind of been the way the season's gone for the Indians so far. The breaks are beating the girls, and they have been beating them bad. And teams have been able to take advantage of it, much like East Central has tonight. There's a foul on the other end for the Indians. And we're not saying that to take anything away from East Central.
No, they played very well.
East Central has played extremely well tonight. Came in a little bit of the underdog here at ICC, and you know what? They hit the three-pointers early. They got hot to finish the second half and have not let up ever since. Free throw good.
Tell you what, Keys has been something else. She's got 24 points, 12 in the first half, 12 so far in the second half. We got 3.5 minutes, Adam, and we are down by 13. We got to make a run.
And both free throws are good. ICC will send in another substitution here as Howell will check back in. Checking out will be Reeves.
We got a full court pressure. Regardless if we make it or miss it, we got to get the ball back because we're running out of time, down 13 with 3.5 minutes left in the ball game.
And that matches the largest lead of the night, as Jim mentioned, at 13 for East Central. Indians got to show some urgency. They haven't done so. Because there's a jumper that won't fall. And it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by East Central.
We'll take it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Maybe it was a makeup call because we definitely knocked it out of bounds, but we'll take it.
So it'll be ICC ball on the baseline. The referee begging for somebody to come take it in, and finally they do so. Jumper on its way. That one bouncing around, no good. An offensive rebound by Martin. She puts the shot up and it falls. Nice job by Martin, all 5'4", over to grab that offensive rebound, put it up amongst the trees, and get the shot to fall.
Cuts it to 11. We're under 3 minutes. Got to play good defense here. East Central with the ball with 11-point lead, 2:45 left in the ball game.
And if you're East Central, you keep working that clock in this situation. Any foul on the Indian will send them to the free throw line for the remaining 2.5 of this one. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good, and the rebound to Beckley.
I thought it was going in.
I did too.
I really did.
Beckley's going to leave this one up the floor. ICC goes underneath. The shot's no good, but there's a foul on Denson.
Adam, do we have time? We're down to 11, 2:21 left in the ball game.
Well, this is where it's got to start right here. You got to cash in on these free throws. Points with the clock stopped is going to be big down the stretch. This is Dixon heading to the free throw line.
Nice.
First one good.
She's been solid tonight.
She's been one of the few bright spots for the Indians this evening. Gets them both. Big make there, and ICC wants to take the timeout. We'll take it with them. Hear a word from our sponsors and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
And welcome back to action as we reset out of the timeout. 2:21 left to play in this one. ICC fighting, clawing, trying to get back in this one as they trail it 57-48 here to East Central. East Central, once again, no problem with the press this evening as ICC hasn't had a whole lot of opportunities to jump into it due to their cold shooting from the floor. So once again, East Central is going to be extremely patient, work the ball around until they get a layup or at least have to force up a shot as they did there. ICC gets to stop inside 2 minutes to play now. Up the floor they go in a hurry. Kicks it out. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. It's going to be slapped out of bounds. It should be last touch by East Central. Got a substitution coming in here for East Central. As ICC will have the ball on the sideline. 19 seconds on the shot clock. 1:46 left to play. And, Jim, you almost can't be choosy now in what shots you get. You just got to start getting some shots up.
No doubt about it, Adam. The clock is running. We're down by 9.
That jumper on its way, good for Beckley. Big make there. Now it's a 7-point ball game, 1.5 to play. East Central working the ball to midcourt. And then stolen away by the Indians. That's Howell with the steal.
Got to score here.
Drops it off to Golden. The layup is good. 5-point ball game. Timeout ICC. 1:09 to play. Back with more right after this.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 57-52. East Central with the lead and the basketball. Got to go the full length of the floor here with 1:09 to play in the fourth quarter. ICC has trailed as much as 13 in this fourth quarter. Can they find a way to continue this rally? East Central gets it in. And there's going to be a reach-in foul on the Indians as that one is going to be called on Dixon. And that was a touch foul. You know, a lot of times the officials know that teams think they're going to start fouling in that situation, so they want to call it. And I think that might have been that case there, thinking ICC was looking to commit the foul. You heard a little bit of the boo birds break out there amongst the crowd.
Russell going back to the line. 1:05 left in the ball game. East Central with the ball, shooting 2 free throws, up by 5.
First make is a big one. Russell has been solid from the charity stripe. Second free throw, that one off the mark, no good. Golden with the rebound. ICC's got to hurry. Down 6. Howell with the jumper on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Golden with the offensive rebound. Put back is good. Got to stop the clock once it gets inside a minute to play. After the made shot, so they're going to add some time to the clock. Good job by the referee to see that.
East Central with a 4-point lead with the ball. 56 seconds left in the ball game, Adam.
Can ICC get a stop or force a turnover? And nope, they're going to say last touch by ICC. I thought they got the turnover they were looking for there, but good job by the referee to be right on the spot in the right time. East Central gets the ball inbounds. They do have some timeouts, so they can burn them, but a great job of not panicking and getting by the press. Single-handedly breaking at that time was Keys.
We got a foul. We got a foul here in a minute. There we go.
And the Indians do finally commit that foul, and this is going to send Russell back to the free throw line, and you either want Russell or Keys to have the basketball in their hands down the stretch here to see if they can help continue to put this thing away from the free throw line.
She missed it.
That's a big miss there from Russell. She's got the tail end of this two-shot opportunity coming up here. 39.9 seconds to play. Second free throw, that one, no good. And the Indians with the timeout to advance the basketball. As we'll take the timeout with them. I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's check in on the men's game going on at East Central right now. You see it's ICC.
With a drive down the lane, Josh Lee cut off. Mid-range
they have taken a 43 to 29 lead there over East Central.
EC coming the other way. Ellerby going to try to take it coast to coast. Going on Robinson underneath. Goes out to the corner for a David Berry three. That is good. DB with his second three ball. He's got 8 points, 43-31. That start.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we reset here out of the timeout. ICC trailing by 4, 58 to 54. 38 and some change left in the contest. And Jim, ICC took the timeout. They advanced the ball to half court. You still can get a 2-for-1 opportunity here if you're ICC, but you got to get a quick shot off here within this first 8 seconds.
No doubt about it. We've made a good run here. Can we finish? Can we finish?
So ICC will be set to inbounds. They get it up top. This is going to be Beckley with the basketball. Drives inside, shots up. Oh, couldn't get it to fall, but there is a foul. Boy, that would have been huge there, Jim, if the Indians could have got that layup to fall. So this will send number 20, Kamaya Dixon, to the free throw line. And, Jim, we talked about it. ICC has not been there a lot tonight, but points with the clock stop, it's going to be big in this one. Dixon's first free throw rattles around and goes in. 3-point contest.
3-point contest, but 32 seconds left in the ball game.
Say they did give themselves a 2-for-1 opportunity on that last possession. Second free throw. That one good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And East Central now is going to take a timeout to advance the ball on the other side. And we'll see if it's going to be a full timeout or a 30-second timeout. And it is going to be a 30-second timeout, so let's keep it here, Jim. 30 seconds left to play. ICC down by 2 with, as you said, 32 seconds left to play. Do they have a stop defensively in them to get the ball back and see if maybe force it to overtime? Heck, we hadn't hit very many threes tonight, so we the basketball owes us one. Can we get a three-pointer to win it? But we talked about it. Does this team have the heart when they get down? They kind of hang their head. Well, they have fought back to make this a 2-point contest. If they can find a way to win it, this could be one of those page turners on the season.
No doubt about it. With 4 minutes left in the game, we're down by 13, and we've made this run. We're only down by 2. 32 seconds left in the ball game.
So East Central will advance the ball into the front court. And they do get it in with about 3 seconds on the count. ICC is going to commit the foul. And that will send Russell back to the free throw line. High pressure situation here for Russell. She is 1 of 6.
And she struggled, but she's played very well the entire ball game besides there.
So big time pressure situation here.
Give her credit.
And the first one good.
Give her credit.
Ice in her veins there. Yes, she's missed 5 of her previous attempts, but stepped up big there.
Made them both.
Big time free throws knocked down there. Puts it back to a 4-point contest. 60-56 with 29 seconds to play. We're going to take a timeout and be back with more right after this.
Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza has caramelized crispy cheese edges and a soft, chewy center. Do you love it, Matthew Stafford?
I'm not a walking billboard.
Okay, never mind.
Pizza.
Get Little Caesars Detroit-style deep dish pizza for just $8.99.
Pizza. It's the Little Caesars Pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
A pizza pregame with Pals, Pepsi, and pizza.
Totally.
Thanks, Matthew Pafford.
Order online before games and you can win prizes like Super Bowl 57 tickets.
Pizza.
And welcome back. 29.1 seconds left to play in the contest. ICC trailing 60-56, and 2 clutch free throws just knocked down by Russell. And ICC is going to have to score in a hurry, see if they can get a turnover, and then it may be a foul as there's a drive inside. And there is a foul, so this will send ICC to the free throw line. But, Jim, man, we're at home. 2 seconds ran off the clock after the foul was whistled. You got to have better clock management than that, especially at home. That first free throw, no good. Tough miss. Need to get this one here to allow your defense to set up. And she does. And East Central's going to take the timeout to advance the ball to half court there. We'll see if they've got a full timeout or if they've got a 30-second timeout. It is going to be a full timeout on the floor. So let's go check in on the men's basketball game.
Second half. East Central.
There was a dunk attempt by Josh Lee, and he was fouled hard. Nothing malicious, just a guy going up to try to block the dunk. They both landed hard, and good to see Lee is still in the contest there shooting these free throws, as that first one is good. It's a 50-31 contest now. 15 minutes, still a lot of time to play in the men's game there, but ICC trying to avenge their only loss of the season with a win here at East Central. And so, Jim, back to the subject at hand here between the ladies. 3-point contest. If you don't get the steal, you got to foul.
Go ahead and foul. Put them on free throw line. Maybe they'll miss 1 or 2.
All right. If you don't get the steal, I mean, foul on the inbounds and just look around and say who is not the best free throw shooter or who is somebody that hasn't shot well, and foul her on the inbounds before they even get the ball in and save that time on the clock.
And it's 25.7 seconds. East Central with a 3-point lead and the ball.
So East Central will get set to inbounds here. They're going to attack the basket, and then they're going to call a foul.
I'm surprised they were attacking the basket.
I'm with you. I figured they were going to dribble it out and force ICC to foul, and one of those that thought for a second might have just been slapped out of bounds, but instead now this will send,
I think that's
Shelton to the free throw line with 22 seconds to play. She needs to make one to make it a 2-possession contest. Misses the first one. The ICC going to try to get Hall into the contest if they can. She's the team's best 3-point shooter. Big free throw coming up here with 22 seconds to play. That one, rattled around and around and finally fell for East Central. That was a big make for East Central as it makes it a 2-possession game now. So Beckley's going to let it roll forward. Now she's going to pick it up. Quickly over they're going to go. Drive inside. Layup too strong. Golden with the rebound. Her putback is good. And They're going to put more time on the clock. Let's see how much they add here as ICC is going to do a little offense for defense as they sub Vic back into the contest. And 12.4 to play. ICC trailing this one 61-59. I don't think East Central has
put 14.4.
Okay, now they put 14.4. So they add a little bit more time there. East Central, I don't think East Central or ICC either have any more timeouts left. And they don't get the steal, so they immediately foul on the inbounds. And guess who? Russell, who just came up with those clutch back-to-back free throws on her previous trip down the floor. She'll head to the line here for 2 more. 61-59, 12.3 seconds left to play in this one. Russell to the charity stripe here for East Central. Money. Big clutch shot there. Now this is the important one here with 12.3 seconds to play. Got them both. Nothing but net on both of those, and I tell you what, she hit those with confidence.
No, that hit the last 4 after she missed 5 in a row at them, I believe.
So a big make there, pushes it back out to a 2-possession game with 12.3 seconds. Now East Central is going to come up and force ICC to go the full length of the floor with the basketball here. Beckley with it, don't want to foul. Hall steps back for the 3, it's off the mark, no good. Rebound, put back, and we've got a foul. Well, that's, I'm not going to say not going to do it with 2.1 seconds, but.
Well, Adam, you got to make both free throws or make the first one, miss the second one.
Yeah, I was going to say make the first one, miss the second one, and somehow get the rebound and a shot up in a matter of 2.1 seconds to go. AKA our Water Play Wednesday of the year if that happens. So, ICC to the line here. Howell's first free throw, good.
Nice. Man, do you miss this one on purpose?
There's 3 seconds on the clock now.
No, they put more time on. Okay.
And that's, again, it's just got to pay attention over there at the scorer's table. Second free throw is no good, but we've got a violation maybe on ICC.
Got to foul, got to steal or foul.
You say, got to get the steal, got to get the foul. You don't got a lot of time to work here. 3.1 seconds to play in the contest, and they do get it inbounds, and they do foul it. And, again, the clock ran once the whistle blew. Should be about 2.5 seconds left in the contest. And that's going to be the 5th foul there on Beckley, and she'll check out, but again, should be at least 2-1 on the clock. 2-2 if not, because the foul was immediate once they got the inbounds with 3.1 seconds left. As Russell, she's been money.
She's been money, 5 in a row, and that ended the ball game right there.
Yep.
64-60. East Central with a 4-point lead, shooting another free throw. It's no good, but there's no time left on.
Say no time left, and which is that shot's going to go wide, and ICC will fall in this one by the final score of 64-60 to East Central. We're going to take a timeout, come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report, and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Samstown Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Your final score here from Fulton. ICC falls to 8-6 on the year, 0-5 in conference play after a 64-60 loss to East Central. As we're in the Renaissance Bank post-game report, we're going to take a look at some first half and second half highlights here as we discuss this one. And Jim, we talked about this team. They showed some maturity, although in the loss, because we said that this team, once they get down, they kind of give up. Well, tonight they didn't. They fought back, had opportunities, but Kamaya Russell took care of business from the free throw line to help East Central come away with the win.
Give East Central credit. We mentioned, they only had 8 players tonight, and but they had 2 players that scored roughly half of their points.
Yep.
Played extremely well. Like you said, our Lady Indians did not give up tonight. They really hustled, especially the last 4 minutes. There was a 13-point lead I believe East Central had. We cut it all the way down to 2 at one time. Just couldn't finish it. We ran out of time. It's easy to say this. If we had 3 or 4 more minutes on the clock, we would have won the ball game.
Yep.
But we started playing good too late. Give East Central credit. They found a way to win the game.
Absolutely. Again, your final score in this one, 64-60 in favor of East Central. They improved to 5-8, 2-2 inside conference play, so keeping their chases for the region tournament alive there for ICC. Man, they got a lot of ground to make up now in an 0-5 hole with the rest of the season going here. Let's take a look at some final stats being brought to you by Samstown Market. They are your source for fresh meat, produce, dairy, and local products. They're located at 371 North right there in Mantachie. Stop by and see Sam Ferris and the fine folks at Samstown Market. And, Jim, let's take a look at some numbers, and let's start with East Central.
We will. East Central, of course, won 64-60. Give their point guard, Lexus Keys, 25 points tonight, ran the point guard outstanding, handled the ball. She's a special player, and we talked about Kadra Denson, their 6-foot center from Choctaw Central High School. We know it was a double-double. She had 14 points. I'm going to say she had probably close to 20 rebounds.
I would say 20 rebounds.
No doubt about it.
North of 15 for sure.
Russell, who hit her last 5 free throws in a row, who struggled earlier in the game at 8 points. Shelton had 7, Cooper's 3, Guy had 5, and Buckley had 2. For the Lady Indians tonight, we only had one person double digits. Kamaya Dixon, who had a really good second half. She scored 10 points second half. Shayla Golden had a solid game. She had 9 points. Vic had 6. Beckley had 6. Regular had 2. Howell had 2. Katie Beth Hall had 3. Jamar Martin came off the bench, had 2. Carruthers had 8 points, and Naylor had 2. We just ran out of time, Adam. We started playing really well at the end of the fourth quarter, but we couldn't close the door.
Yeah, we said at halftime, we talked about it. We saw about that 3-minute mark. We're like, okay, which team can dig deep to establish themselves going into halftime? And that was East Central. They were able to push their way out to a 37-25 lead at halftime and, again, held a pretty much a double-digit lead. ICC was able to get it down to 6 2 or 3 times and eventually did get it down closer towards the end. But as you said, just didn't start that rally in enough time to get back and pull off the comfort behind win.
And you want to give credit to East Central, and we will, but something to build for the future. We showed what we can do when we do some pressure on people in the last 4 minutes of the quarter and just came up a little short, but it hopefully builds some confidence that we can play well if we really get after it at the end of the ball game. We're athletic enough to cause turnovers, and we did. We just ran out of time.
Yeah, so hopefully the Lady Indians can build on that latter part of the fourth quarter to be able to go into next week's game. I believe they'll be at Hines next week, and Hines is another team that struggled this season.
Right.
East Central did beat them for their only up till tonight's conference win, so Lady Indians hopefully can rebound and get back on the winning ways there down at Hines on the 23rd, which is that's Monday of next week, and that'll be their only game next week.
That's right.
They'll have the second half of the season, or second half of the week off, which could prove to be big for the Lady Indians.
And you could build on that. And let's don't get too ahead of ourselves too quickly here. You got to win on the road at Hines, and Hines knows we're coming in 0-5,
Mm-hmm.
and they might be very similar, but we got to find a way and win that game, hopefully.
Absolutely. So that's going to do it here from the Renaissance Bank postgame report. As my man Theo coming up, my buddy Jordan coming up, giving me some nucks as we wrap things up here in the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association broadcast booth. For Raphael Henry, Jim Ingram, Lee Adams, I'm Adam Gore saying so long from Fulton as the Lady Indians fall in this one by the final score of 64-60. We'll see you Monday night back here with the men's action. Now let's go ahead and check in on the men real quick. They're leading that one 56-41 with about 11 minutes left to play in the men's game there. So we'll see you Monday night when the Indians play host to Hines. Have a great weekend, and as always, Roll Tribe.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle in the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.